Now let us discuss about a concept called as a green IT. So green IT is an umbrella term referring to environmentally sound information technologies. So here, when I say environmentally sound, see here, actually providing the environmentally sound information technology to the universe. It is a objective of green IT. It is the objective of green IT. Now here, different approaches. Actually, three different approaches are used. First one is the efficient. So actually, in green IT, how this environment sustainability can be maintained, that question will come into the mind. For that efficient and see, when actually so many issues will be coming when it comes to the environmental degradation, and those issues will be how the IT or computer is responsible for environmental degradation. That is how it is affecting the environment, because it is not producing any gases in the sense any toxic materials. Now everyone will start thinking how this IT field is responsible for the environmental degradation. That is what we are discussing. So that question may be there in your mind. I hope you will be thinking when you go through this video, or you will get the answer when you go through this video. Here we have to think in this way. So when we say IT field, it is not restricted to only software development field nowadays, because IT means it will have all the electronic gadgets such as computers, mobiles, and so many gadgets which are used for the industrial and personal use. Now always see here, if there is only input, where the output will go, that is a question. Means suppose assume that after 1 or 2 years or 3 years you might change the mobile. Then what will be the state of the previous mobile? Or if any mobile gets has a problem and you just throw it, or you just put it into the dump yard, what will be the state of that particular mobile? What will be done with that? Anybody has thought about that? Or if any laptop or a system or a battery in a laptop, so early 2 years, 3 years, one battery goes, right? Now, when you throw it out or when you put it into the landfill, what will happen? Nobody has thought about that. So whether we have to burn that question has to be answered. Right? Now it's about the hardware. So there is one more area where we are not concentrating. That is energy consumption. Every device, it may be electrical or electronic device, it runs on the energy. Here energy means electricity, what we call. So when how much energy or electricity is consumed by your laptop or device, or when you charge a mobile, how it will be consumed? Anyone has thought? Now you may ask me, sir, how it is affecting the environment? Then once again we will come back for that. Because see, when we consume energy, the usage of the energy will be increased. Usage of the energy will be increased. With the usage of the energy or increase in the energy usage, ultimately the energy generation needs to be increased. How the energy or electricity is generated in thermal stations? We use a coal. By burning coal, what happens? It produces gases, the greenhouse gases. This is how we are responsible for the environmental degradation in the form of energy. Now the question comes is how, or what is the concept what we are discussing, that is the green IT, and what type of things have been thought out to protect our environment with this green IT scheme. Now just imagine, can anyone tell me, or anyone can, if you can just put a comment in the chat box, you can place a comment. So if you are using a PC, how much energy it will consume? So in a kilowatt or in kilowatt or watts you can define. Anyone knows? Anybody? Please, I will wait for 1 minute. Okay, do it fast, please. Yeah. So this is actually what I am giving you, the in-between questions. This is for checking your availability. So kindly answer these questions. We will not put a separate questions in this particular video. Now you have to answer for your desktop computers, PC what we call, how much energy it will consume. It is a question for you. If you are online, you can answer. So your attendance will be counted on that basis. Right? Now you may be thinking why this question is asked. And of course, there also. If you are using a TFT monitor, how much it will consume. If you are using CRT monitor, how it will consume. This is related. This particular concept is related. That is why I am asking this question. Okay. Now, if you are using TFT monitor, it will consume, if you take it in watts, some 500 watts, means 0.5 kV, if you are using CRT. Same time, if you are using a TFT or LED TV, LED monitors, I am talking about the monitors. In that case, its power consumption is reduced. It will be reduced to 250 watt, means 0.25 kV, means by simply replacing the CRT with TFT, 50% of the energy consumption is reduced. Ultimately, it will be benefit for the organization. Organization can think in that manner also. Okay, so that is what is the task of the IT or a green IT. It is to guide the enterprise that, okay, this is what the benefit you are getting by replacing CRT into TFT. So 50% of the power consumption is reduced. With this positive side, the organization may think of changing it, right? So many of you are using laptops. Do you know so many power saving techniques are used? Automatically your laptop gets off when you switch, when you don't use it. Some screen savers are coming. These are all meant for energy saving. So in olden days when the computers were designed, in this area no one has thought. So when we talk about a green IT, so in this subject we will be discussing from where we have to, or what initiative we have to take for green IT. It is not just for the user. For a manufacturer also this guideline applies. That means when a PC is designed, maybe a laptop or a PC, the design should be effective so that it will consume less energy. So when it is manufactured, less energy consumption. When it is used, it should consume less energy. When it is disposed, it should not be hazard, means it should not have more hazard material, so that sometimes what happens as a human being, we are not aware what to do. Suppose if we get a battery and we burn it, what we call it incineration. If you incinerate it, what happens? It will produce gases. And the battery contains a toxic material, like that many of the circuit board components in your PC or a laptop, it will contain hazard materials, chemicals what we call. About that we are going to discuss. So how this needs to be disposed, the proper disposal of a hardware and software, this all has to be highlighted. And this is what is the task of a green IT. Green IT has to highlight all these things. So this is the first IT enabled approach that we have discussed. The next is use of IT and information system, and how that IT and IT equipment should be used by different organizations or enterprises. See, I said one thing. When I say green IT, it is not related, or it is just simply dealing with the IT companies. So everyone, almost 90% of the businesses nowadays, they are using personal computers or laptops. Means IT means when somebody is using a mobile, laptop or a desktop or a PC, it can be considered as IT. Everybody is using. How they do the things, that is how they are using. Whether they switch off the power. So how we can tell them to do that? So that is where you can harness the IT. You can do the harnessing of IT with the help of, or by creating the awareness. So by creating awareness among the stakeholders, stakeholder means the one who is using this IT equipment, maybe hardware or software. See, let me tell you one more thing. So here one term is used, that is the disposal of computer hardware and software. One thing I want to tell you, somebody may be thinking, what this software has to do. See, there are some softwares, we are going to discuss this in the future. or a software is also responsible for reducing the energy consumption or increasing the energy consumption. So that, how it is done, we will discuss in the next topics. So the third concept of the green IT is to harness the IT field. Harness means designing the equipments or improving the environment. That is what we call harnessing. So harnessing the IT is also possible by creating awareness. Suppose assume that some organization is using a personal computer. They have a desktop. So IT desktop with a CRT. As an IT man or IT manager, they can suggest it will be better to replace it with a TFT monitor instead of CRT. So the company might think, so they have a problem with some CRT monitors, they might replace it with a new TFT. Or if you show the positive side of the green IT, that it saves the power, they might think of replacing some 50% of the monitors, the new monitors. Like that, you can create the awareness. So many of you may be thinking, sir, how it is possible to create awareness? This is what we call awareness. For example, if I have to change our lab, so I'm just trying that. So we just insisted our management and brought 7 what you can say is TFT monitors. This time another few change. So you have to convince the management of the enterprise. This is how it is possible. So this is how the green IT works. See, if you see the diagram here, so whatever I have discussed is that green IT is coming in the center. So the green IT has to give a green design. Means the design which is responsible for having or designing a computers or a mobiles or a laptop, whatever it is, with less energy consumption, with less chemicals, hazard chemicals, like that. Means even hardware such as if you see the cabinet of the PC, it is of a plastic material. It's a PVC, correct? That is a toxic material. So based on this design, doing green manufacturing, even during the manufacturing, you manufacture it in such a way that it consumes less power. Then implement the green standards and metrics. What are those we are going to discuss in future? I will not discuss them. Then apply the policies and strategies. And when somebody is using, you can just make sure that you use the IT system which is consuming less power. And when he is disposing, guide the person in a proper way to disposal. And then once again it comes back. So it's like a circle. Okay. This is how you can make, or this is also called as a holistic approach also. You have to maintain the holistic approach. We are going to discuss about that. What is the holistic? Okay. Now, in this there is a OECD Green IT framework, and that in that, so you can see the diagram here. So it has this framework has 3 analytical levels. So one is direct impact of the IT, enabling impact of the IT, and systematic impact of the IT. Green IT or OECD Green IT framework is proposed. Green IT has proposed a Green IT framework, and as I mentioned, it has 3 analytical levels. So first we have to concentrate on the physical existence of the IT goods, means the computers, hardware, network. See, it is not just a computer, even networks, cables, everywhere. Those are called as the physical components. These are producing or having the effect or the first order of effect on environment. So this framework is a key or a central part of the green IT field, which is thought out, and the services also related to the process, and on that basis, on that particular area, the green IT needs to be implemented. Next is the applications. So how the green the second order effect, what we call is arising from the IT application. So from that aspect, the reducing of the environmental impact is very important economically as well as socially. And third level is systematic impact. This is the third level of these implements the third application on environment. Sorry, these implement and their application on environment, also called third order effect, and these involve behavioral changes, process changes, and non-technical factors. So this OECD model has implemented these standards. So in these areas you have to work. Based on the standard, the framework is set for green IT. So this concept is called as a green. This concept is called as the OECD Green IT framework.